Hey, it's your host of a Vietnam podcast, Neil here. Thank you so much for listening to this podcast. Over nearly 4 years, 240 episodes, every continent, and over 45,000 downloads. I have to share with you that a Vietnam podcast is going to be going on a hiatus for a while in its current form. For a while now, I just haven't had the time, the resources, and the energy needed to continue publishing regular weekly episodes at the same quality that I want to produce for you and that you're used to. And I have kept this podcast going for so long because of people like you and the support that we have and the listeners to the show. So I'll still be recording the odd special episodes here and there before season 10 comes, and it will come where I will re-interview previous guests from throughout all the seasons and see where they are now. So look out for that. In the meantime, I'll still be regularly posting pod swaps from my other Vietnam-related content I'm producing, like beer stories that you may already have seen, and a brand new podcast I'm launching as I'm recording this in partnership with Vietnam is Awesome, called the Vietnam is Awesome podcast. Compared to a Vietnam podcast, this will be a more travel-focused podcast on what to do in Vietnam, but still hosted by me. I'm also starting a weekly comedy show in District 1 at Eddie's Diner that will be for tourists with comedy about life in Vietnam, so come check that out. It's been a really hard decision to make, and it's definitely not the end of a Vietnam podcast at all. I just need to refocus my energy on other projects at the moment, and will restart when I have the time to give it my full energy again. This year, the main focus will be on 7 Million Bikes podcast as a company, which is unbelievable to say considering I started in 2019 as 7 Million Bikes, a Saigon podcast. I've now grown to produce podcasts around the world for clients and 2 of my own as well. I honestly don't think I could have kept it going for 242 episodes in nearly 4 years without the support of you, the listener. You've made us in the top 10% of podcasts worldwide, and I still remember the feeling when I found that out, and it blew my mind. So thank you so much again. Remember, there is a massive back catalogue of episodes now with a diverse spectrum of guests. And that's something I've been the most proud about a Vietnam podcast, is focusing on diversity of voices. I'm now privileged to call many of these guests friends as a result of being on the podcast. So enjoy a Vietnam podcast. There's plenty of episodes to go back through and listen to, and enjoy the future pod swaps I'll be sharing with you. And as always, please reach out, send a message, send an email. I'll always love to hear from you. Thanks very much. Cheers. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you're like me, you may use your laptop at places where you have to use public Wi-Fi. This opens you up to digital snoopers. It's a massive problem. It can be your internet service provider, or you know who, looking at what you do online, or a cyber criminal trying to steal your bank passwords or credit card info, or even a hacker at the next table trying to steal your sensitive data. These days, it is vital that you keep your data safe. NordVPN keeps all of these snoopers away. It makes your internet activity private, protects you from accessing dangerous websites that are phishing for your data, and lets you enjoy your favorite content securely, even while away from home. And it's easy to use, even I could use it. I've actually been using NordVPN for years now here in Vietnam, and I'm excited to be an affiliate partner with them. I've used NordVPN to watch Netflix, BBC, Disney Plus with ease. And I also know that my information and data are safe from prying eyes, whoever they may be. Join now and you'll get 68% off and 3 months free when you go to my link, nordvpn.com/SMB. Just again, for those hard of hearing, nordvpn.com/SMB. The link is also in the show notes. I know nobody checks them out, but go check that out and you can get the link from wherever you are listening to this podcast. As an affiliate partner, it also means that I will get a small commission when you sign up, but at no extra cost to you. So not only will you be getting a great deal through 7 Million Bikes, you get a great VPN and you'll be supporting 7 Million Bikes podcast. Stay safe online and enjoy the shows you love. Any questions, just let me know. You know how to get in touch with me. And thanks for listening to this show. Cheers.